You didn't make yourself. You didn't choose to be born, and you probably won't choose to die. Your heart's never asked you whether it should beat, nor will it ask when it should stop. And the passions that burn within you, the deep defining desires that drive your life, did you place those there? A lot's been chosen for you, and that's how I can say with confidence, I know you. Let me explain. Even if I don't know your name, at your core, I know you. I know you long for peace and hope. I know you long for significance, for your life to make a difference. I know you long for confidence and acceptance. Your soul craves answers, beauty, and a role in a worthy story. I know you long to be known and loved. I know you because I know myself, and because I know the one who made you to be like him. He made you in his image, and he did so because he loves to share. He longs to share his joy, his world, his heart, himself with you. He longs to be your father, your partner, your friend. So he gave you emotions, a mind and desires, just like he has, so you could relate to him. You are who you are because he is who he is. He shared with you the ability to speak, to work, to create, to laugh, and to love, so you could enjoy his good ways and reflect his pure heart. He gave life to your body, and he offers life to your soul if you'll take it. But the problem is, you've already said no. Let me elaborate. You've rebelled. You've used the mind he gave you to think thoughts that grieve him and to choose behaviors he hates. You've given the heart he formed for you to love other things more than him, and you've used your words to tear down those he loves. You've spoken lies, chosen pride, created pain, laughed at wisdom, and loved evil. The list goes on of the countless ways you daily bite the hand that made you, the hand of God. I know you because I know myself. We're all in the same boat, and it's sinking. We have two great problems. First, the way we're living is destroying God's world, God's people, and God's name, and he won't let us do that forever. And second, the way we've lived has broken God's laws and God's heart, leaving us guilty and estranged, guilty of the ultimate crime because it's against the ultimate being and estranged from the very giver of life itself. We've made ourselves enemies of the Almighty. We're helpless, hopeless, headed straight for the hell we chose for ourselves. Because although God loves us, he also loves justice. And justice won't let guilt go unpunished. And so we sink, unless God intervenes. And the good news is, he already has. Let me expound. God found a way to forgive us while still appeasing justice. He sent his own Son as a perfect substitute to bear for us the punishment we deserve. To pay for our guilt, this Son, Jesus, was tortured to death on a cross, enduring the wrath of God. Your sentence has been served by another, if you'll accept it. And God also found a way to transform us, to change the hopeless habits of our hardened hearts. Jesus rose from the dead in power and offers us this same power so we can overcome our ingrown wickedness. By his death and resurrection, Jesus secured forgiveness and a restored and transformed life for everyone who will receive it. You can receive it, if you're willing, by doing two things. First, trust Jesus to forgive you and transform you. And second, express that trust by starting a new kind of life, one centered on Him. If you do, you will become God's child and Jesus' friend. If you refuse, you remain God's enemy, estranged and condemned. This offer of grace is utterly free and yet radically costly. The redemption of God is a free gift that you'll never need to earn and that you'll receive right away. But the transformation God offers involves a long and painful process of forsaking old lifestyles and taking up new and challenging priorities. The path is narrow and steep, and you must never turn back. But He'll help you endure, and the views are beyond glorious. You didn't choose to be made, but you can choose to be made new. You can't choose whether you'll die, but you can choose whether you'll live a second life. And in fact, you can start that new life today. If only you'll cry out to Jesus. A lot's been chosen for you, but this choice is yours.